and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of the Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate the support. I want to talk a little bit about Darth Maul, Shadow Lord, Season 1. This show is actually officially out, and the ratings are absolutely awesome. I'm looking at Rotten Tomatoes right now, and it's got 100 on the tomato meter. That's from the critics, and a 94% on the popcorn meter. That's from the just regular viewers. And so this is cool to see. Darth Maul, definitely one of the favorites of the, I'd say, Star Wars fandom, and one of my favorites when it comes to the Sith Lords, right? I wanted to read a couple reviews. Let's read at least 4 reviews from the critics and then some from the regular viewers. This is from Randy Myers of San Jose Mercury News, 3 out of 4. It's a well-made entry, better than some of the live-action films, and this is animated, by the way, and I've heard a lot of good things about the animated Star Wars projects as far as the quality. Plus, it's always a good time when you can watch stormtroopers and their devious ilk get their butts kicked, so we have some revenge there, huh? Iman Warman of Empire Magazine, 4 out of 5. Though not quite essential, Maul Shadow Lord is a compelling and at times thrilling chapter in the villain's ever-evolving story. Randy Jones from RogerEbert.com. It is a solid start, just one that leaves me with a little trepidation and concern. So not too detailed there, but he gave it a fresh score. Lewis Sky of Stereo Geeks podcast. Maul Shadow Lord has beautiful animation and incredible action scenes. I'm fascinated by the new characters. They're great additions to the universe and have a ton of personality, so more kudos there. George M. Thomas, Akron Beacon Journal, gives it a B flat. Fresh score. Maul is attempting to find its footing as a galactic gangster after being discarded from the Sith Order. And so very interesting there. If you know anything about Darth Maul's lore, especially after the Phantom Menace, you know he actually does survive from those events there, and he basically becomes a crime boss, an underworld crime boss, right, of a syndicate there. And so Darth Maul definitely has his own arc that continues after the events of Phantom Menace, which is very interesting. And this definitely seems like a show that, you know, I would definitely watch if I was subscribed to Disney Plus. I don't have Disney Plus, but I have talked about Darth Maul Shadow Lord a couple times, and it's great that it's actually finally out and people actually do appreciate it and like it. I wish you could see this live action, but it just seems like Lucasfilm will never take the risk on something like this. The animated studios usually put in this type of work that is highly revered when it does come out. So at least you're getting it animated. That's the best we can ask for right now for Darth Maul, who, like I said, is one of my favorites. Let's look at what the audience thinks about it. Loving the season so far. It's great to see Maul's backstory and wasn't covered in the Clone Wars. Ernest S. 5 out of 5. Ron S. 5 out of 5. It is the Star Wars animation we love. JR is 5 out of 5. Wow, this is absolutely fantastic. This is exactly what Disney should be doing with Star Wars instead of wasting massive amounts of money. Nathan T, 5 out of 5. Maul is absolutely peak. Yes, he is. Arjan K, 5 out of 5 stars. Star Wars, Maul, Shadow Lord is everything the prequels and the Acolyte wished they were. So a lot of people happy with this show, ladies and gents. Like I said, from the critics, 100%, and from the regular watching audience of the Disney Plus subscribership, 94% overall. I'll keep covering this. It's ongoing right now. The show is streaming, so you can go watch it for yourself. But Darth Maul Shadow Lord, definitely something that's highly anticipated, and I'm glad that it is doing well. Ladies and gents, comment down below. Are you watching Darth Maul Shadow Lord? What do you think about it? Also, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications to stay updated on more news, and like this video. Definitely helps out a lot. I appreciate the support. Be safe. It's Neff signing off.